Gary, Billericay go out on penalties tonight against Chatham after a battling 1-1 draw, but it was a really good game between two good sides.
Yeah, I thought it was, Lee. I thought there was a lot of good football on show, good identity from both teams. They were very dangerous on the counter. The first goal showed you that. But I thought we started the better side. I thought for 15-20 minutes we was excellent, and considering we made 5 changes from the team from Saturday, I felt it may be taken a little bit longer for us to get going. As the first half went on, I thought they started to grow into the first half, and they maybe finished the first half stronger, especially on the back of the goal. But at half time I said to the chaps that we needed to just be a little bit more braver, a little bit more composure on the ball, and be a little more patient as well, because they were sitting pretty deep and pretty low in their block, and it was difficult to create. But we kept probing and we kept asking questions, and I thought we scored an excellent goal to equalise. We really put them on the back foot, and they were defending for their lives. And credit to the lads. I thought it was a good performance from us, and I still think there's a bit more to come from us as well. So we look forward to the returning encounter in a couple of weeks' time.
And we had a debutant today with Geordie Mongoy. Could you just explain sort of what he brings to the team?
Yeah, well, look, we've been looking at offensive options for the last 3 or 4 weeks, especially in the wide areas to complement what we've already got. I think we're a little light in them areas. We've played Brad out there on a few occasions. Obviously we've got Alfie performing really well out there. I think he's been in fine form recently, and we've got Richard that's still a young quality player that's learning the game, and we just felt Geordie, with his experience, his power, his pace, his dynamism, is going to bring something different to the top end. He can play in all 4 front positions, which is again something I look for, because I do like to have a little bit of rotation and a bit of variation in them, make it difficult for the opposition. But I felt he was the one player that took a bit more time to get going. I didn't think he had the best first half. He wasn't by any stretch of the imagination poor, but he just didn't quite get into the game as well as we wanted him to, and that was maybe our doing a little. But I thought as the game went on, I thought he was excellent in the second half. He really took the game to them and created some really good situations. He's very, very good 1v1, and he's very, very good at getting in them little pockets on the half turn and driving at the back line. And they struggled to keep up with him on a few occasions. He sort of showed his pace and his quality, and it'll just give us another option up the top end of the pitch. And he's someone I've tried to sign a couple of times. I've said that a few times on camera. There's players that I've managed to get over the line here that I've maybe not been able to at previous clubs. So he'll definitely bring something to the squad, and he's a really good lad that that I'm looking forward to working with.
Penalties, fatal again, unfortunately.
Yeah.
What do you make of that?
Well, I make it that we're 3-1 down. Are we not, in terms of penalty shootouts this year? The fact we've had 4 tells you, all you need to know. But they're a lottery, aren't they, Lee? It's who steps up and is confident enough to step up initially. And we had 5 or 6 able bodies that were really prepared to take one, and we just didn't manage to execute as well as we would like. And although Dan did save one and give us a fighting chance, it was mission too far. But listen, penalties are very much, as I've just said, a lottery, and they can go either way. Don't like losing any games of football, but we can take a lot of confidence and satisfaction out of the performance, because I thought there was some really good performances tonight, and it bodes well going forward, because 5 or 6, 4 or 5 players who haven't maybe had as many minutes have got some minutes tonight, and it'll only serve us well going forward.
Thanks so much, Gary.
You're welcome, Lee.